As the desert awakens, every sunrise offers another chance for life to continue in one of North America's harshest landscapes. Choosing the right place is the first decision that may determine whether their future family survives. Every strand is placed with remarkable precision, creating a shelter where danger will struggle to reach. This remarkable woven chamber is more than a nest. It is a fortress built among living thorns. Even beneath the unforgiving desert sun, the work cannot stop before the home is complete. Hidden behind countless thorns, the finished nest blends almost perfectly into its surroundings.
Inside the safety of the woven chamber, a new generation quietly begins.
Patience becomes their greatest investment, with every hour bringing the fragile eggs closer to life.
For now, the fortress stands secure, but the desert is always watching.
Long before the desert warms, one parent must already begin searching for food. Turning the eggs ensures each developing chick receives even warmth. In the desert, survival depends as much on enduring the heat as escaping predators. Every short absence from the nest must be used efficiently. Sometimes the safest defense is simply becoming invisible.
The rhythm of family life continues the moment danger passes.
Together, the pair launches a fearless defense against an enemy many times their size. For today, the fortress hidden among the thorns has held its ground. After countless patient days, life inside the eggs is nearly ready to emerge.
The first sign of new life arrives with a sound almost too quiet to hear.
Every successful hatch is the reward for weeks of unwavering care. Within a single day, the quiet nest transforms into a family of constant hunger. From this moment forward, every hour will revolve around finding enough food.
Their days become an endless cycle of searching, returning, and feeding. Not every threat comes from above. Some arrive silently across the desert floor. Persistence often proves more powerful than size.
Growth now happens so quickly that each new day reveals a different family. The day's final meal brings a brief moment of peace before another demanding dawn begins. Growing chicks demand more food each day, leaving their parents almost no time to rest. Every return to the nest begins with one careful question: is it truly safe? In the open desert, even the weather can become an unexpected challenge. When the desert unleashes its full force, endurance becomes the only defense.
Recovery begins the moment the wind finally lets go.
Hunger has become the rhythm that drives every moment inside the nest. For the first time, the outside world begins to replace the darkness of the nest. Sharp eyes can be just as dangerous as sharp claws. Sometimes the greatest victory is convincing a predator that the risk is not worth taking.
The nest that once sheltered helpless hatchlings is preparing to release young birds into the vast desert beyond.
The day of their first flight is approaching, and instinct is already preparing them.
Leaving the nest requires courage, even when home is only a few centimeters behind.
In the open desert, hesitation can mean the difference between survival and loss. Constant vigilance allows the family to survive another dangerous encounter. Every great journey begins with one uncertain leap. Practice quickly transforms fragile attempts into growing confidence. The young birds are no longer tied to the nest. They are beginning to discover their world. Learning to feed themselves is the final lesson their parents cannot complete for them. Although they have begun to fly, the old home still anchors the family together. Another day has ended, but tomorrow the young wrens will venture even farther into the desert that now becomes their own. With every sunrise, the young wrens depend a little less on their parents and a little more on themselves. Instinct guides the hunt, but experience transforms instinct into skill. Survival in the desert depends not only on finding food, but also on enduring relentless heat. Freedom comes with responsibility. And every call from the parents still carries meaning. Even after the chicks have grown, old predators continue searching familiar places. The young birds now witness the courage that protected them before they could even open their eyes. Sometimes survival is achieved not through battle, but through persistence.
The desert never stops testing those that have only recently learned to fly.
The parents are no longer providers alone. They have become quiet guardians watching independence take shape.
The family that began inside a tiny woven nest now belongs to the vast desert beyond. The greatest success of every parent is the moment they are no longer needed.
The tiny bird that once depended entirely on the nest now claims the desert sky as its own.
The empty nest remains as silent evidence of a successful breeding season.
As the family grows apart, independence quietly replaces constant protection.
Even after raising a family, the partnership that made it possible remains. This small patch of desert has witnessed an entire generation begin its journey. When darkness returns, the desert continues its endless cycle, preparing for another season of life. From a carefully woven nest hidden among thorns, a new generation has entered the wild, and the timeless story